Hello, everybody on the internet, and welcome back to us right after a long argument about the microphone thing again, because I brought it up. And then we started arguing about echo effects, and apparently Johnny didn't know that the system sounds were still played even if you don't have the speakers plugged in.
I mean, I get that they play. I don't know how you would pick them up in like a video recording such as this without speaker like device to be able to do so. I don't fucking know.
Okay, it's okay, Johnny.
All right, I'm stupid. I'm
pat,
sorry.
Pat. It's fine.
No. If you're gonna pat me properly, better be head pat.
Pat. Okay, it's very simple, Your Honor. Very simple. It's extremely simple. Like,
well,
so
good. I'm retarded.
Unbelievably simple.
Well, are you sure, Nick?
Yes, I am absolutely 100% sure.
Are you really?
I am positive. And you are the father.
Bum. No freaking get out of there, Pierre.
Yeah. Anyway. If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
I forget what we're doing.
Nolan, please present to this court that the witness had a motive.
In this one, I get 2 if I get it wrong.
Dun dun dun!
Was it this?
Probably. You want to save?
I can't. I can't on this screen.
Wow. You cannot back out of it?
Nope.
Rip. Well,
wait.
What does it say about the cell phone? Never mind. She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed it. Okay.
I think I have to present him.
Why?
Because he's a police officer.
So?
And he's a con man.
So? If the police officer doesn't know anything about it...
I know, but I think I remember he saw a police officer and got scared or something. No. The murderer killed the victim because of this.
The defense is obviously haphazardly throwing out evidence of desperation.
It certainly seems that way. Don't let all your hard work up to this point go to waste on a random guess.
What was I thinking?
Save. Or...
Oh, fuck.
Damn! Alright, so... I'm assuming the phone because he was trying to get his phone back to stay in contact with the con artist group.
It was the phone. Gosh darn it. Okay.
Wow.
Mr. Wellington's motives is right here.
The cell phone?
In the memory of the phone, the defendant was found a list of certain phone numbers.
You looked up all those numbers?
Now, of course. This list of numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belonging to the people are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage! An invasion of privacy! Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder! You're one of those people!
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want from you is to tell us why this list is about. What this is about.
Why this list is about?
My bad!
Let's get started. Like, I'll tell you why I'm all about it. Edward Public, you get him, girlfriend.
Yeah. Anyway.
You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified battering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Boot, wimp.
Blah.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, the punishment went down. Now it's only 1.
Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group.
a victim of that group.
Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look at these phone numbers, it would be all over for you.
No!
That is why you had to kill.
No! This is too much!
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I got you now.
That police officer.
Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor!
Be good.
This is unjustified battering of the witness!
Bailiff.
Just like machine gun boot shooting.
Right? Well, not boot shooting, but boot throwing. He's just fucking the Buddy from frickin' Elf with them snowballs. Just fucking.
Yeah.
Jeez, I wish that I could see something like that happen in real life. Just someone picking up and throwing, making them almost instantaneously, and then turning around and throwing them so fast that it's like a machine gun.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird and give his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
The fact that he was a con artist and was a cop?
Yeah, I think...
Literally just that?
Yeah, I think so.
So he's just stupid.
Yes. I mean, we kind of already knew he was stupid.
Yeah, but... what kind of fucking, con
he-
artist is he supposed to be?
I don't know, he was like, oh shit, the cop has my phone. If he looked at those numbers, it's all over for me. Kill him.
So you conned the cop?
He's just dumb.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Anyway, then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that sideball saw something of the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright. What?
Oh, it's back to 2.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Weird.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim?
Why is the music still going if that was the...
I don't know.
Oh, no.
It might not be the same rule anymore. Where the music stops. If
Dang
we
it,
get
I
it
thought
right.
that was actually kind of a neat little...
Yeah.
Because, everything... the room falls silent as we wait, Mr. Phoenix, what he has to say. And he's just like... he just starts, laughing maniacally to himself. You fools!
It might be just for this case that it doesn't do it.
Sad face.
Oh well.
Yeah, oh well.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone out on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh.
The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman.
He couldn't have known that they were going out, so he began to worry. He was so afraid that the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible that they had already run a check on his phone.
And he went into a panic, is what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I I'm thinking.
It seems that the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are.
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence. Evidence. That guy's really creeping me out.
Dork as the cat.
Why you gotta open it so wide, kitty?
Because she a brat. How many times do I have to say this?
Kitty.
She's a bratty catty.
But I love her.
Bratty kitty. Britain kitten? Aha! I don't know. Well, like, brat cat it rhymes, but bratty catty doesn't, so...
Yeah, it does. Bratty catty rhymes.
I mean, it rhymes, but it's not, like, proper.
Yeah. Anyway, it's your line.
Oh, all you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious concrete that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You didn't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm.
Are you okay?
I'm trying to clean my nose out a little. What I ditched.
I mean, alright.
Anyway.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor. This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. His cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe.
Fingerprints on the phone.
Maybe.
Well, wait.
Saving.
No, because actually, if we do fingerprints on the phone, then
It could be my fingerprints. Because I'm holding it. Right?
Yeah.
Or hers, yeah.
Yeah, because she picked it up and was
Yeah.
using it, and yeah, so.
This phone has the names and numbers of those con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor.
Well, I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are we trying to determine who that phone belongs to? Who cares what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal.
That jerk is
Really?
back to his arrogant
Is the
annoying.
fingerprint thing?
I guess.
Alright. Oh, it didn't penalize you?
No, it didn't. I've got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on the phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too. It's oh so much fun watching Furry trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. You see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington.
What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you are too much! And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, now I remember! Huh, looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it. Well, but you know.
So that's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his, but how am I supposed to prove something like that?
The ringtone!
If you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong?
What? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? There's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the other side of town. I don't know why I started again this weird accent.
I don't know.
Ha ha!
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do?
Objection!
Am I supposed to just let him go with that?
Right.
Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it. Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor.
Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you are all aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present.
Oh shit, that's 3. Yikes. So, anyway, what do you think it is?
My cell phone number's written on the back.
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
It's written in a fancy script. I think it's strong and clear, but I still can't read it.
Okay.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is... the card is important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but...
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? Why is my phone... What is with this stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington?
Huh?
How strange. You could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... Ah! No. I can't.
By the way, before I forget, I thank you very much for the lump on the head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one.
We turn over into the count there and playing.
Oh jeez, he's turning purple. I think he died. No, he didn't really die.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
So, that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Not guilty!
Alright.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Perfect. I really like the work. I really love the ghost work.
I knew
It was one of my
that
favorite voices to do.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir.
Well,
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
my glasses are all like smudged.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
And since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I never won or even tried any game, tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad.
Until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth at the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh,
And I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
that's not true.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh, I see.
Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm going to make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
She's gonna fucking die. Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too.
Like Romeo and Juliet.
Jeez. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid I have to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I had clashed with in the past during certain cases, but he's always been a really good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else?
Oh, we're not supposed to remember Pain from the first game or something?
I think Pain was just so forgettable that Phoenix like legit forgot who he was.
Oh, alright.
And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Earth-Tanic! What's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life.
So she has only been back for like a couple of weeks or something, I guess.
I guess. And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago.
Oh, a couple of months. Alright. That's it?
That's for episode 1.
Oh, alright. Hold the fuck up. What?
What? That's like Maya's cousin.
Oh. I thought it was like...
That was no accident, sorry. I was drugged with sleeping pills.
Oh no, the car is red.
I was murdered by that person.
Oh no.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie?
I finally get to see you again, and...
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind.
So he's having a flashback?
Yes.
And
we're playing through the flashback. That's the second case. It's not in order. I know it's kind of confusing.
What?
The second case takes place before the first case.
Hi.
I don't know.
What?
What depressing rain? Do you understand how depressed this makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl on TV. I think her little rainy spell would take a break with the day of sun. Is what the girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl... I'm sorry. I thought that before I got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident, and also because my glasses can't seem to stay on my face. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was the nurse. It was her that got the medication mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, that wasn't good. And yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. What? That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There are rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. Perhaps people said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, the case was over a year ago. Why would bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what this means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. For me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of the nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now.
We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spiritual mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. She gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. I want you to see her too. Oh, sorry, you want you to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. So this is Curran Village, Maya's hometown, and we'll explore it in the next episode.
Yay!
See you guys next time.
Bye!